Yo, everybody, welcome to MLB The Show 24 franchise mode. And maybe you haven't guessed yet because there's two low-key butt-cheek teams on the screen right now. But the franchise team y'all voted for was the Detroit Tigers. I did have the White Sox on there, even though, Dylan Cease is not on the team anymore. He's actually with San Diego now. They haven't changed that, obviously. Maybe I'll try and fix that at some point. But yes, we are taking over the Detroit Tigers this year. It was the Colorado Rockies last year, if any of you watched that one. This should be a really fun one. We got some really good players, actually, on this team. Is definitely not complete by any means. This team, even though I am saying that they're not complete, they do have a chance to actually go out and win this division this year. It's a very wide open division. The Twins, you can't really guess if their star players are going to stay healthy. The Guardians lost some people, even though they're still a solid team. The White Sox are definitely looking to rebuild. They still got big Luis Robert Jr. Or Luis Robert Jr. if you're American. And then obviously the KC Royals, they're building back up with Bobby Witt Jr. at the front of that train. But let's take a look at our roster, starting with the starting pitchers and the man, the ace, Tariq Skubal, 27. I think he went to Alabama or Auburn, one of the two. But I really like his velo. He's got some good movement as well. Pretty good K per 9. Last year, definitely one of his better seasons. I mean, look at the whip. .90. That's incredible. Hopefully we can keep it around that 1.0 number. He might be in for a AL Cy Young Award, possibly, the lefty. But yeah, he's just gotten better every season, it feels like, and he's finally ready, I think, to take the mound as our solidified ace. And the man right behind him in Matt Manning, solid as well. Definitely doesn't have quite the stuff Tariq Skubal has, but still good whip, decent ERA last year. Hopefully we can keep similar numbers there because he's just going to be kind of that middle of the rotation kind of guy. 26 as well, Skubal 27. We got some young, solid pitchers. With that being said, Casey Mize as well, or Mize, didn't play last year in real life. Hopefully we can get him on the right track. He's still only 26 years old. I think he's got some solid potential as well. Jack Flaherty is another really solid pitcher. We've got talent. We just need to put it together within this rotation, and hopefully we can. So, obviously coming over from St. Louis last year, kind of struggled a little bit. Still not the worst season of all time, but let's get that ERA closer to 4, maybe the whip closer to a 1.25, hopefully. Will we? I really don't know. And then Kenta Maeda coming over from Minnesota. Is that how you say that? Maeda? Maeda? I probably butchered his first name too. Not a ton of velo. Got a lot of off-speed stuff. He'll definitely be on the back end of our rotation. Maybe he'll move up a little bit. 35 years old, though. He'll probably stay on the back end. Just a veteran pitcher when we need him. But solid whip last year. And pretty decent. Our pitching rotation is not bad. We got Reese Olson coming up through the ranks as well. Solid whip and ERA last year for his first year of MLB service. Playing in 18 games, went 5-7. So, again, we've got guys with a lot of potential. We need them to start putting it together. I think Tariq Skubal is probably the only solidified guy of this group. But Matt Manning, Casey Mize, Reese Olson, all guys, even Jack Flaherty, can take that step and become and just give us a solid homegrown rotation this year. And then you look down through our ranks. Wilmer Flores, one of our better pitching prospects. out of Venezuela. Hopefully he can start making the climb up. Same with is it Fado? Fiedo? I don't know how you say it. I know he has played in some games though. Not the best statistics by any means, but we'll see. Jackson Jobe is a starting pitcher. I think I thought he was someone else. Starting pitcher, only 21 years old. He's in single A. Maybe we move him up to double A if it doesn't seem like he's really progressing at all. Just because I know in 23, single A didn't really do much for like players' development. So we'll see where he's at in like a couple weeks and maybe move him up to double A with a guy we got from the Angels, I believe, in Ty Madden last year. Should be a really fun prospect to watch come up through the ranks. I feel like his potential should be like at least a B. Let me know if any of these guys overalls are like potentials you guys think should change, and then I will change them accordingly. If you don't really think they should change, I won't change them. I will leave them. But Ty Madden's got some good stuff. Fastball, 95 miles an hour, two-seamer as well. And then you drop down to 80 miles an hour on that changeup and the curve. Should be able to come up to AAA hopefully this season. Maybe even make a push for the MLB team late in the season, like in September. So we look at our relief pitchers, and this is kind of where we fall off a little bit. That's why I'm thinking maybe a Bo Brisky or like an Alex Fado maybe comes to like be a reliever, because our relievers are not great and they're kind of old. When you look at our top guys and Andrew Chafin and Shelby Miller, I mean, Shelby Miller had a really good year last year, so hopefully he continues that. I think Chafin he had an alright team, I guess. Obviously, second stint with the team, Jason Foley. Now, I will say I am not the biggest knowledge haver, if you will, of baseball. So y'all are definitely going to have to help me out. Miguel Diaz, I feel like, had a solid season last year. Didn't star in many games, but had a decent year, at least statistically. So I do like seeing that. Rest of these guys kind of just meh, but like we have no potential over C, and our best guys are 33 years old. So, but let's go to our closers. Alex Lang is our closer. Enjoyed a solid season last year, honestly. Only 3.68 ERA, 1.33 WHIP. Not the greatest numbers for a closer. He did have 26 saves though, so at least you have that. We'll see what guys like Brendan White may have in store for us. He'll start at the AAA team, the Mud Hens, as we go to our catchers. And Jake Rogers, I mean, by far our best catcher. A solid one at that as well. Had a career year as well. So, I mean, I would like to see the average definitely come up. Same with the on-base percentage. But he's still growing. He's only 28 years old. I think he could definitely continue to grow. Carson Kelly, more of a defensive guy. Spent a lot of seasons in AZ with the Diamondbacks. Never really been a hitter by any means, but he does have some power to his game, and he'll definitely be in that rotation with Jake Rogers to give him a little bit of relief. Dylan Dingler, our catching prospect. Hopefully he can continue to grow. Only 25 years old. Let's hope that B potential really shows early on in this franchise, and we won't have to like go out and get a catcher or anything, but we'll see how it goes. As we go to first baseman, obviously the star of it all, Spencer Torkelson. Big time torque in that swing as well. He brings a lot of power. 31 home runs in just his second season. Now, take it for what you will. He had 171 strikeouts to only 141 hits. That number needs to swap. The average needs to come up as well. The OBP is actually not horrible. If we could get it around 350, that would be awesome, to where people just do not want to pitch to this guy. and then it'll bring up slugging and OPS along with it. Really love what Spencer Torkelson's going to bring, our first baseman of the future, replacing Miggy, obviously, Miguel Cabrera, who retired after last year. There's no doubt Spencer Torkelson will be here for the entirety of this franchise unless we get an absurd trade offer. As we look to second base, Colt Keith, I believe the number 2 prospect in the Detroit Tigers pipeline. He is currently on the MLB roster. I will keep him here for now. I think could definitely come up this year to the MLB roster in real life as well. So if you guys want me to bring him down to AAA, I will do that. If you guys want me to keep him, well, he's already there. So, and then, is it How You Lee? Also be potential, only 21 years old. So hopefully, again, a single A guy. If he isn't really progressing, we'll bring him up to AA. See how he progresses from there. As we go to third baseman, obviously, Tigers brought in Gio Urshela. I think he was with the Twins last year? No, he's with the Angels last year. Okay. Solid hitter. A guy that he will be at the top of our lineup for the most part, just to get that on-base guy. Hopefully. Jace Jung, another really, really solid prospect, third baseman. Hopefully he starts coming up through the ranks. 23 years old. Would like to see him get to maybe AAA this year. That would be awesome. Andy Ibanez, another solid vet, third baseman. Just a solid player. Enjoyed a career year last year with the Detroit Tigers as well. So hopefully he can keep progressing. I know he's 31 years old, but maybe he can. And then obviously we go to shortstop. El Mago, Javier Baez, with Ryan Kreidler underneath him as one of the better Detroit Tigers prospects. Has played a couple games in the MLB, but for the most part he'll be at AAA. Don't be surprised if I look to trade Baez to maybe a contender for some prospects at some point this season. I just don't really see a future with him on this team, honestly. 31 years old, I would not be mad. Honestly, move on from him. I love Javi Baez. I think he's a really fun player to watch. But for the sake of this franchise, he might have to go. Now, as we go to our left fielders, Mark Canha, obviously the vet out here. Just a solid player, man. He has been for a while now. He's got good defensive ability. He's got good hitting ability. Just a solid player. Glad we have him on the team. Akil Baddoo, hopefully he can keep progressing, be potential. Obviously, he had a really good rookie season. Has struggled a little bit since. So hopefully we can bring him back up closer to that 260 number that he had in his debut season, because that would be very beneficial for our outfield. We wouldn't have to go out and get another left fielder maybe in the draft or anything. Justin Henry Malloy, one of the Tigers prospects. We'll see where he is. 24 years old, see potential. I don't know how much better he will get. So hopefully Akil Baddoo can pick it up a little bit. Center fielders, Riley Green and Matt Vierling, obviously the top of this list. Riley Green, obviously career year hitting. Solid outfielder as well in center. I believe Vierling has a little bit more speed than him, but the hitting just hasn't quite been there since the limited time he had in Philly in 2021. Did go back up last year, so maybe that trend continues. Super versatile utility player, obviously. You look at all the secondary positions he has. He can play anywhere except shortstop and catcher, really. So glad to have him. And then last year's first round pick for the Tigers, top 5 pick, might I add, Max Clark, a potential, the left-handed man I think he was out of high school, if I'm not mistaken. Played on the USA team. Really looking forward to where that potential can lead him. Another guy that I might just move up to AA. Obviously, in real life, they wouldn't do that, but we'll see where he's at. And then Parker Meadows as well. Another really solid prospect. He's in AAA right now. That's where we're going to leave him because we have a ton of center fielders. We might bring him over to the right field or the left, depending on how people are hitting, to be honest. Akil Baddoo Mark Canha, those type of guys. Meadows, though, B potential. Played last year for Detroit and made 37 appearances. Not horrible stats. Want to see that strikeout number come down a little bit, but can't be mad at all with those from his debut season last year. Finally, right field, Kerry Carpenter and Zach McKinstry. Obviously, Carpenter just a ton of power. He'll be DHing for us a lot, probably. Not the best defender in the world by any means. That's what I mean with Max Clark or Parker Meadows. If they progress really quickly, probably coming over and playing right field for us. Zach McKinstry, another guy that I really would not mind like trading for other assets, to be honest. Obviously a utility player as well, but I could see us not really keeping him for the future. That is the squad for right now. I am excited, man. I am so damn excited to get into this one. Let's just do it right now. The lineups, here it is. Obviously, Urshela is at the top of both lineups. Baez, Carpenter, Torque, Canha, Green, Ibanez, Jake Rogers, and Akil Baddoo versus righties. Versus lefties, pretty much the same outside of Baez and Green being switched. I should actually switch them for this and have Baez at the 2 against lefties. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's look at the pitching rotation as well. Pretty self-explanatory. Now Casey Mize in the bullpen for right now. Things may change. We will see. Might even move Flaherty up to the 4 for right now and bring Reese Olson down to the 5 and see how that goes. Like I said, our ace, Tariq Skubal, man, he is the star of the show. Him and Spencer Torkelson, the two guys that are genuinely the stars. So, I mean, let's get right into this thing, man. I am pumped. Opening day 2024 against the Chicago White Sox. Let's get it. What a beautiful day, man. Opening day for baseball. Nice and sunny. What else could you ask for, man? Planes flying over, like here at Comerica Park. Fans packed the stadium. Like, we are ready to go. One thing I would say, Hall of Fame difficulty for hitting and pitching. I am on timing pitching. Wait, no, pulse pitching, I think it is. And timing hitting. So, trying to play to the player's stats more than anything. Not saying I'm good at the game because I'm not. I could definitely be using but I could be using the best settings and I still would not be really good at this game. So I still want to play to these guys' stats and make it more realistic because that's the whole point of this franchise. It's just like my Bears franchise, man. Like, we were trying to play to those guys' stats and everything. Obviously, we were playing full games in this. This one is quick counts. Torque, most home run and RBI is the projection. I really hope so, man. We are going to face Dylan Cease. I didn't go and try and make any changes. We're just going to leave it be as is. As he takes the mound, we will hit first here. Obviously, Dylan Cease, one of the better pitchers. I would not look into that record much because the White Sox cannot back him up with runs. That team is horrendous. Here to lead us off, Gio Urshela. This camera angle is horrible. I'm going to have to...
Ball, that's out.
Actually, no. It's fine. And we're not at Comerica Park. I don't know why I thought we were at Comerica. As ball 2 goes right by us. Or sorry, ball 3, because we're on quick counts. We are at Guarantee Rate Field in Chicago. As that one is popped straight up to center field. Big Lou Bob underneath for the out. And that is out number 1 here. Projected averages there. Hopefully Akil Baddoo's number is like 20, 30 points above that. Same with Torque. I'd like to see him over 250, but everyone else, yeah, I could see those projections. So, as first time we'll see Riley Green here. 1-1 is the count.
That's ball 2.
As that circle change misses. And yeah, this camera angle ain't great, but like I do want you guys to be able to see like
Ball
these
3.
players and like their stances, everything. I'm trying to give you the visuals, right? Pause. 3-1 is the count. And we swing way early on a circle change, way out in front. That wasn't even close. Couldn't time that one up. Fastball right by us. I think he'll be pitching his 17th pitch right here, though, as we got under that one a little bit too much, and that will be the inning. 1, 2, 3. And now we will go pitch with Tariq Skubal. Skubal's got some great stuff, man. I really like what he has as a pitcher. And Benedetti goes around. That sinker was so far inside. Okay, I already changed the pitching because I did not really like that pulse pitching. That was no, that was bad. So I changed it to pure analog. I think that still plays pretty well to these pitchers' attributes. Obviously, it can mess up at times and catch a little bit too much plate, but that's kind of the point. We don't want me to be able to, like, put a ball wherever I want, even though Skubal, 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Had Lopez looking into the dirt on that one. We're going to try to catch him off guard, go a little bit high here.
2-2 the count.
That one way outside. I'm going to go back to this curveball. Jimenez rolls over. We'll do it again. Going to go right back to it, though. See if he lays off of it. He does not. It goes right to Ursula. Easy play over to Torque. And that is an inning. 1, 2, 3 for Skubal. And speaking of Spencer Torkelson, here is the man himself. As that one finds the zone, bottom of it though. Obviously, yeah, first round pick in 2020. Has shown why as well. He has a ton of power, especially against lefties. He loves going up against lefties, man. He's got some decent power against righties as well. As that one's so high. Oh, I thought that was going to come down. That was a daddy hack if I've ever seen one. Mark Cannon now up to bat for the first time as a Detroit Tiger. Cease. That one up high as well, and we swing at it. So not very good swings. We're looking like Javi Baez with these guys. As that one misses. Called ball. We'll take it. Cease. Baez with some good contact, and that one will not get down. What a play! In right field, Gavin Sheets diving at it, and what a play going through his glove. Some mechanical issues with that one, or physics, but he made the play. Fair play to him. It was a fantastic play, and here's the man we got to watch out for. Luis Robert Jr. As he rolls over that one. I honestly don't want to pitch to this guy. Not worth it, in my opinion, but we have to now. That one catches a lot of plate, but Luis Robert goes down swinging. Skubal on a heater on opening day. And go back to this curve. Moncada. Easy play for Baez. We do have him at second right now. Ibanez playing shortstop. We might switch it, mess around with it, see who plays better where. But obviously, Baez definitely not known for his defensive stardom by any means. Force some contact maybe. We do. Easy play for Riley Green out in center field. His first action on the defensive side today. As we go to the top of the third. And here is Ibanez.
2 balls.
Almost gets hit in the elbow. That one very far inside. Oh, tried to pull that one into left. Was a little bit too early in doing so. 4th strikeout of the day for Dylan Cease. And now Jake Rogers. That one rolled over on the 2-1. Easy play, second to first. And now Akil Baddoo, the guy we really want to take a massive step up this year. Like, if anyone on this team is going to take a step up, I want it to be Baddoo. Solidify yourself out in left field, son. That one with good contact, and that one's into the gap. And Badu's got wheels. Do we push 3? No. Akil Badu. How do you do? First hit on opening day here for the Tigers as he gives the "you can't see me" at second base. Just a liner into the gap in right center. Cease pitches to us. That's going to be popped up to center. Too easy of a play for the Gold Glover out there. Paul DeYoung, very dangerous hitter. The shortstop he spent quite a while in St. Louis, if I do remember correctly. He can rake, for sure. That pitch, that last one was a little bit dangerous. I don't know how I feel about that, but.
3.
Oh, he swung, but we hit him in the knee, bro. Oh, that scared me. As we continue to dominate in opening day. Gavin Sheets pops up to Canna. Easy play in right field. Hopefully last batter of the inning here in Martin Maldonado. Not a great hitter by any means. You could even say one of the worst hitters in the entire league, unless we give him a ball that's in the strike zone. What are we doing here?
That's ball 3.
Okay. Someone's going to have to check this dude's eyeballs. That one popped up. Can Rogers get to it? He's in position, and he's got it. We go to the top of the 4th. As Riley Green back up to bat here for the Tigers. Cease could be facing some fatigue here soon, going through this lineup for a second time at 55 pitches as well to start this 4th inning. It's not a bad number. Maybe not the number you're looking for, though, either, if you are Cease in this position. That one gets in there. I thought it was going to be low. This camera angle I'm going to have to get used to, man. Kerry Carpenter now up to bat. Dangerous left-hand bat. Can definitely take any right-hand pitcher yard. That one gets up the middle, gets past the shortstop, and we're on base here for the second time in the game. And it's Kerry Carpenter getting a single. Cannot pitch into a double play here, or hit into a double play. Full count here. Again, do not hit into a double play. That is the goal. Oh, man. Good pitch there by C. 6th strikeout of the day. Torkelson, 2 strikeouts, I believe, to open things up here. Not a great start. Can he bring someone home, maybe? Mark cannot. Scooble just at 47 pitches here to open the bottom of the 4th, as that one was good contact by Benedetti, but Akil Badu, easy range, got great speed out there and left. Easy play. Now Nicky Lopez. Grounder to short. Ibanez, can he make the play? No, he cannot. Oh my goodness. I'm not challenging that. I'm pretty sure he was safe. So now Jimenez up with a guy on at first. Double play opportunity though. Jimenez doesn't run very well, and we're out of it just like that. What a turn by Ibanez and Baez. And now Baez up to bat after that double play. Great execution on it, but he goes around. Tried to check. Ibanez, the other guy who started that double play, and now he's got a home run. Andy Ibanez gets us on the board for the first time in 2024. Takes C's yard. 408. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? He got all of that fastball. Just a moonshot. How about that?
Ball 2.
Now Cease might be a little bit rattled. Let's be real. He might be a little bit rattled.
Ball 4, take your base.
And he will walk Jake Rogers. So Cease definitely a little bit rattled here. We got Akil Baddoo, who doubled 2 innings ago. Could be dangerous. Rogers on first. Baddoo goes opposite. Does not get down, though. Good contact, good play, though. Good range from the left fielder.
3.
And we just look at a fastball in the middle of the zone. I honestly thought that was going to be a slider again. Doesn't matter, though. Damage has been done. Andy Ibanez. Or Ibanez. I'm pretty sure it's Ibanez, though, with all the accent marks. Goes yard. Bottom of the 5th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Luis Robert Jr. looking to get this White Sox offense going.
That ball's foul.
Doesn't get a hold of that fastball, even though it got a lot of plate. Skubal working through these bats pretty efficiently to this point as he gets Lou Bobby out yet again. 5th strikeout of the day for Skubal. Gets a lot of that one. Baddoo ranging back at the warning track even. Makes the play. That one got some plate. And Moncada was on top of it just barely. Didn't get enough to push it out. Same spot as Ibanez hit it too. But Ibanez obviously hit it a little bit further. The 1-2. That curve got a lot of plate, but it's going to be an easy play from 3rd to 1st by Urshela. As the White Sox bring in Shane Drohan, or Drone. And Riley Green got a decent bit of contact. That one will not go past the right fielder, though. So they bring in a lefty to go up against a couple of our lefties here in the top of the 6th. Full count pitch. Laid off. Is it going to get down? No. Just foul. Drone.
Nope. Ball
Gets
4.
it in. And Kerry Carpenter. Oh, wait. That was a walk. Oh, my goodness. No way. We got Angel Hernandez behind the plate. 100%. Torque tried to get some of that changeup. Was a little bit outside. Couldn't reach out to it. And was a little bit early. 1-2 the count. Got some decent contact, but again, way too early on that changeup.
3.
And the curve goes by us. That's 3 strikeouts on the day for Torque. Not a great opening day. Canna, that one trailing, but Luis Robert, too easy of a play. Bottom of the 6th, only at 72 pitches. Maybe we'll think about bringing in a reliever next inning if we can get through this inning cleanly. Can Canna range over? Yes, he can. DeYoung is out. 1-2 still the count here. That one foul. Skubal.
That hit him. He's got first.
Hits Sheets in the hands. The fastball got away from him.
Yeah.
Martin Maldonado, 27th round pick.
Ball 2.
Probably deserving so the way he has hit in his career, but as a defender, he is just elite behind the dish.
Hey.
Not elite in front of the dish, though, as he's out in front of that curveball for the 6th strikeout of the day. Now Benedetti back
Ball
up
4.
the
That
top
pitch
of the
low.
lineup. That's gonna be a walk. First walk allowed here for Skubal in the bottom of the 6th. Now got 2 runners on. We got to be careful here. Up to 94 pitches. I think he can be able, or he'll be able to get out of this inning, but let's definitely start stretching some guys.
3.
Strikeout number 7 for Tariq Skubal. Lopez has had trouble all day long against Skubal. That lefty v lefty matchup not doing him well. As the White Sox will
Ball
keep
inside.
Shane Drowan in here against Baez and Ibanez, I believe.
Ball that's outside.
And is he going to walk Javi? Baez a liner right to center. And now the man that has our sole run of the day.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Do they pitch to him now? He's feeling it for sure. 2-2 the count. That one's going to be a pop-up, easy play for center field again. We've made Luis Robert make a little bit of money today. He's been all over the place. As Jake Rogers, potentially the last batter of the inning, as the sun is setting here in Chicago.
2 strikes.
In a defensive matchup here on opening day. Rogers pops that one up to right center, and we will go to the bottom of the 7th. You know, that sinker gets in top corner. Skubal's still got a little bit of stamina left in him. I think we will let him see Jimenez, but we will definitely not let Luis Robert go up against him for a 3rd time, and maybe we should have pulled him. We're going to pull him now. Jimenez almost got him last time he was up. Gets him this time. 354 left field. And now up to 104 pitchers. It is time for the veteran Andrew Chafin to come into the ball game. Definitely a change of pace from what Skubal does. As Chafin, that one just lined right to Ursula. What a play. Absolute pick on that 3rd baseline. 2-2 the count.
3.
And a strikeout for Chafin. Or Chaffin. It might be Chaffin. Chafin sounds crazy. Pause. Definitely probably Chaffin. I don't know why. Never mind. As that one gets blown by him as well. So 2 strikeouts to end the inning. Obviously, though, damage was done with Jimenez. He got all of that one. And now Akil Baddoo back up to bat. They keep drawing in again. Now up to 36 pitches for the reliever. But he's done his job, and he's done it damn well to this point. And he pushes one by Akil Baddoo as well. So Drowan is dealing as Riley Green is on deck. With Carpenter in the hole. That curveball got a ton of play. We have to be able to time that up and get on base there. Or at least get better contact than that. That's got to be in play. Payoff pitch. Ursula gets a decent bit of that one. Luis Robert ranging back. Another easy play. Another payoff pitch here for Drowan. The pitch. Green rolls over it, and it is foul. So we'll do it again.
Nope. Ball 4.
And
That's it.
ball 4 it is. Riley Green, good eye, keeps the inning alive. And now Kerry Carpenter, probably the man we want up here. 1 for 2 on the day. And that one's going to get down. Kerry Carpenter. There we go. Now we're 1st and 2nd for the first time today, I believe. Maybe 2nd if we were lucky. And now Spencer Torkelson 0 for 3 with, I believe, 3 strikeouts. Can we change that story? Maybe not.
2 strikes.
Maybe not today. If we can just get him on base, maybe change the confidence a little bit from today. And that one's going to get through. We're going to push home with speed. Can he get there? The throw is off. And Spencer Torkelson with a clutch RBI single here in the top of the 8th. Finally, we get some good contact. Rolled off the ground immediately. But it did get through.
That's a ball.
And that's all that matters. 64 pitches for Shane Drowan. They're keeping him in here in a situation where you might want to look to a different reliever. But Mark Canada
We got full count.
trying to keep this inning alive. We do have some decent speed on base. 56 from Torkelson, I believe 68 from Kerry Carpenter, which is definitely a little bit generous for him. I guess he's definitely a little faster than he was with last year's ratings. He had like a 30 or something.
Ball 4.
That pitch, ball 4, and bases are loaded for El Mago. Drowan stays in. Big moment here. Baez wanted it.
1 ball.
The fastball got all plate. We just missed it though. Unbelievable. 72 pitches here. And Baez goes down swinging. Had a chance to bring in runs. Torkelson does give us the lead back, but really wanted that grand slam, man, or at least a couple runs. And we will stretch out a couple guys just in case.
Okay.
Foley being one of them, our closer. Payoff pitch. Slider inside. DeYoung gets contact. That one popped up to center. Riley Green under it. 1 out. Full count.
No, ball 4.
Pitch clock violation. Kind of forgot about that rule. They bring in a pinch runner here. Bottom of the 8th. Definitely double play potential, but not with that. And they got speed on the bases. Gotta hit the cutoff. It's not gonna matter. And Martin Maldonado ties up this ball game. You have got to be kidding me.
3.
That one he swings on, and that's a strikeout. Can we get through this inning with Chaffin and a slow grounder picked up by Rogers, and he makes the play. We go to the top of the 9th. But Martin Maldonado ties up this ball game with a screamer into right center gap. Or right center field, I should say. And now Ibanez. He was the hero earlier. They keep in Shane Drowan. Up to 76 pitches now in the top of the 9th. Ibanez almost got a piece of that changeup. A little bit early on it, though. Check swing, and he goes around. Rogers 0 for 2 today, and then a walk.
Ball, that's
Coming off of Shane Drowan, actually. I believe, at least. That one gets in there for strike 2. 82 pitches now. We've basically seen 2 starters today in Cease and Drowan.
Count is 3 and 2.
And now it's a full count. Drowan, the pitch. Good contact just down the line. Hold it. A little too much. 9th pitch of the at-bat. And we'll do it again. Make it 10.
Ball 4.
And we will get on with a walk. And they continue to keep Drowan in. Cannot hit into a double play here. That is the one thing. But dude, that one trailing, I believe Robert is going to get over to it. He will. Inning's still alive, though, so not the worst thing that could have happened. And they finally make a change. Tanner Banks, 1-4 last season in 61 innings pitched. 4.43 ERA, 1.23 whip. They keep it lefty, though.
1 ball.
That's the first
2
pitch
strikes.
I've seen of him. Probably could have swung on it, to be honest.
No, that's low.
Just below the strike zone, called ball 2-2. Urshela without a hit today. Gets a piece of the slurve to keep this thing alive. It might have hit him if he didn't. That one's gonna get down. Urshela keeps the inning alive, and we got 2 on now. A hit into the right center gap.
Nope.
Could just end this game. Or not end this game, but put us on top. Green pops it up. And we might have extras brewing here on opening day. So we bring in Alex Lange to face the man in Eloy Jimenez, who has the solo home run shot, I believe in the 6th or maybe the 7th. That finally puts some points on the board. This one a blooper into right. Canna tracks it down. Good play to get one out on the board. Luis Robert Jr. up to bat. Definitely not a guy that we want to see here in this position. We actually walk him, putting Yohan Moncada at the plate. And swings and misses again. Lange sits him down. 2-1 here for Vaughn. Runner goes. Bad throw. I think Robert honestly had it anyways. Or Robert, sorry. Don't want to put this ball over the plate, and we will not.
He's out.
End of the 9th, and we go to extras here on opening day. Obviously, ghost runner on second. Gary Carpenter, Torkelson, and Mark Canna, I believe, up to bat here in this inning. Torkelson with the RBI in the 8th or 7th. Sorry.
That's ball two.
That put us up 1. Torkelson just 1 for 5 against Tanner Banks in his career with a strikeout. Let's make it 2 for 6. Torkelson, that one's fading at the warning track. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. I almost just pooped my pants. Don't know why Riley Green went. He was not supposed to.
Inside, ball two.
Cannon needs to keep this thing alive. That one a called strike. Nice pitch there from Tanner Banks. Thought that one was going to go low. We strike out looking. And now the White Sox have a chance to walk it off without us having an answer. That one popped up, though. A perfect play, honestly. Outside of a strikeout that could have happened. Zach Deloach came in as a pinch runner for Gavin Sheets, I believe. 2-2 the count. And a strikeout it is. So a strikeout and a shallow fly out here in the bottom of the 10th. And now all we have to do is strike out the most clutch man in sports, Martin Maldonado. Just a unit of a hitter. Just kidding. See ya, buddy. The pitch to Baez is a roller. Keeping the ghost runner at second. And Baez also out at first. Bañez has the solo shot. That one with good contact. Ranging back. And makes the play. Oh, I could have ran too. So Bañez nearly pushes it out of the park. We probably could have ran. We chose not to. Keel Badu on deck if we can keep this inning alive. And an intentional walk. Maybe to play the lefty v lefty matchup. Will it play well for him? Yes, it will. A liner to right. Or left, sorry. So we bring in Jason Foley here because he's the only pitcher that I had warmed up on accident. I didn't warm one up during, or when we were hitting in the top of the 11th here. So we'll see what he's got. Not a position he's going to be in all season, but we got to bring someone in. So first out, just like that, and that one. Oh, that one could be the ender. They don't have a lot of speed on the base, though. It's a bad throw. And the White Sox walk it off. Ugh, heartbreak on opening day. A game that it felt like we had in our hands the entire time as well. And a blooper to shallow center ends it. That's baseball, though, eh? Matt Manning has a perfect game here in line. Or a no-hitter, sorry. We will sim to the end of this one. Looks like he did not get it, but we'll try to get through this first week here really quickly to set these scouting assignments. And we obviously need a lot of help. We could use some help in the infield. Basically everywhere but first. So who's got the best position players? It looks like Robbie Sanchez. Even though he doesn't got great efficiency, we'll actually do third base because we do have some other guys coming up. But let's look at some of these players. William Thornton, the first overall pick currently, or projected, doesn't look to be a fantastic player. Pretty good, though. We could always draft some more starting pitchers. I obviously still don't quite know everything about scouting in this game, so you guys are definitely going to have to help me out a little bit. Robert Randolph. Really good contact. Definitely a big-time contact hitter. Got some decent speed, it looks like. Maybe we'll look at third baseman internationally or on the West Coast here. Oh, we have third base West Coast right now. So, yeah, we'll keep it at that. We'll scout, or maybe we'll try to discover new prospects here. New international pitchers for Maxwell Vera. And then Benedict Roderick, not to be confused with Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We will give Nathan Napier a look here. On our first week of scouting. I think that will be this first episode. Next episode, we will hop into a lot more moments, get through basically all of April, and maybe even to mid-May. Gonna try and do like a month an episode, honestly, if I can. But yeah, losing that in the bottom of the 11th, that really sucked. But 5-3, we are second in the division. Guardians off to a hot start at 8-1 through their first 9. So, and the Royals as well keeping pace with us. We look to be right in the middle of this division. I mean, we got a chance at really making something happen this year, and we got some divisional opponents coming up in the middle to the end of this first month here. So we will definitely get to that, but thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, put in the comments below about anything about ratings, potential that you want me to change, really anything at all. And besides that, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back soon with another Tigers franchise. But till then, I will see you next time. Peace.